Hello everyone, and welcome back to the Darkest Dungeon with me, LuckyLoremaster, here at the Luckmore Estate. Alright, let's dive back into the adventure. We are trying to get 15 of our original roster here up to the highest level we can. Currently, Stan and Mickey are drinking, and Ben the third, or Stan and Mickey the second, are off drinking to recover stress. Ben the third is still missing, so all that leaves is Beth the second. So let's start an adventure with them. We definitely need to bring Beth the second then, and it definitely needs to be an apprentice mission. We already have a longevity eye patch. What else can we have? Cove gives ranged skills, magnitude dodge. That's actually not bad. What else do we have? A dazzling charm. And a diseased herb. I think I'm actually most tempted by this steady bracer and these deeds, so I think that's what we'll be doing. An explorer mission of medium length, an apprentice build in the Cove. Now, in order to help prepare for that, we should definitely be taking level 1s and 2s that are equipped to be dealing with this kind of a problem. So we should... What would be a good choice here? Well, we definitely need someone that can stand up and deliver strong damage to the foe. Also people that can deal a great amount of damage very quickly. Thinking Mason. And then Pedro. We'll have Beth, and we need someone to help with stress, so I'm actually thinking Martine would be a good choice here. Curious team combination, but I actually think that would work. Let's go back and get them trained up to be all that they can be. Thankfully, these upgrades are relatively cheap. Alright, there we go. And then we just have to hop on over to the guild. Or the guild. Let's see what we can do here. Let's see. Oh, no, not upgrades. Pedro. Wow, it's actually so cheap. What is it? 700 as a base, and then 500 more. It's only about 1,000 each. Definitely necessary upgrades. And where's Martine? Here he is. Okay, I like it. I think that'll do us well. Question is, should we be taking... Well, we got the upgrades. Yeah, I think that we can make do with this team right here. We just need to set their trinkets and their abilities properly. So for our little Beth here, what should we have for trinkets? We don't have any dedicated antiquarian trinkets, so just general stuff would be best. She is going to probably be doing our healing. She's not a very effective healer, but she can stabilize people when she needs to. Accuracy here isn't really her problem. Her problem is dealing damage. Luckily, she can make her attacks from any space, so it actually works out rather well. Could give her bonus accuracy when in the last position. But again, accuracy is not really our problem, it's damage. Perhaps we should give her an item of slightly more value. Something like a legendary bracer? That's odd, I thought we had 2 of those. I suppose we don't. Yeah, I'm just not really sure what would be the best choice. She is fast, so anything that takes advantage of that would probably be a good thing. Maybe squeezing out slightly more healing, and then giving her a buff to her melee attack skills, so she can get in stabs that are particularly more effective. Alright, as for Martine, he definitely is some decent stuff. Yeah, he can basically take less stress damage above 75%, and he does better with stress heals. That's pretty good. Accuracy and dodge are swell, but that soft debuff is pretty powerful, so I think I might actually give him something that bolsters his hit points. At the very least a little bit. Well, it would be good for that. Ooh, actually, Junia's head is way more effective in terms of boosting healing power, so I think we'll replace it with that instead. For stress healing, speed and damage boost. That's not bad for him. I mean, he could definitely use that. As for Pedro, who's actually fairly effective and does less damage on the first round, maybe a virtue ring. See if we can get an affliction, but then actually cure it. And maybe something else to buff up his damage. Maybe against eldritch enemies, or perhaps against beasts. I'm not quite sure what the fishmen are, if they're considered eldritch or not. All we can really do is experiment. We could just give him the life crystal and be done with it. That gives him a major boost in health. I think that would be a good choice. And then finally, Mason, our early riser. Definitely want to get him some stuff that helps with him. This gives him damage to the range skills. He'll be using his pistol a lot, I'm sure. We could go for what gives him more hit points, more stress. He's definitely not going to be sniping. More accuracy is not bad. We could just go for more accuracy, but we don't have anything that really makes him faster, unfortunately. I wish we did, because that would help us out a lot. Maybe something to give him a bit of protection. I think I'll give him the archer's ring, just so he's more likely to hit. But then again, he's so likely to hit from the front row too. Maybe just a damage bonus versus the eldritch. Hopefully that'll pay off in dividends. That's what I'm hoping anyway. Alright, very good. So we have trinkets all set up. Let's do a quick management of skills. We definitely are going to have her stabbing and vaporing when needed. Flash powder reduces accuracy. I don't think we're going to need that. We're going to probably need the healing and the invigorating vapors to make our allies dodge more often. As for Martine, Slice Off, Harvest, Battle Ballad, and Inspiring Tune are definitely going to be prime useful. Pedro has all his skills. We're going to be going for the point blank shot, leading into pistol shot and grape shot, and possibly combining with duelist advance in order to be able to get back into a position that would allow him in order to get more pistol shooting off. I think that's a good choice. Yeah, I think we'll be able to do pretty well with that. Alright, so we've got it all set up. We've got our healers. Let's hope this works well. We do want to bring some medicinal herbs. Those are useful here. We don't really need anti-venom, so we'll just take some bandages. We'll take a couple of shovels, all the food we can carry. Definitely will not be needing anti-venom. And then maybe holy water and a key. And then just a standard complement of torches. 1.5, that should do. Tentacle lurkers lie in wait just below the water's surface. Tread carefully. Well, I think we'll do our best here. Kind of an odd team that we've made, but hopefully it will work out for the best. I'm just gonna focus on trying to make sure enemies don't do any damage, because I think our team is actually fairly fast, which hopefully we can take advantage of. Sorry if I sound a little quiet. I did adjust the sound settings for the game and for my microphone, so hopefully it's worked out well.
The smell of rotting fish is almost unbearable.
Oh, there's nothing wrong with that. Does anyone have any particularly nasty, let's see. Well, you've got two, so I guess you get to check it out, Mason. Hopefully this is something good. A bas-relief, puzzling ancient sculpture of dizzying implications is unfortunately not a good thing. And now he is soft as well, so there goes some of his hit points. Great start. And also he doesn't detect the traps.
Carelessness will find no clemency in this place.
Yeah, we're gonna have to use some medicinal herbs to get rid of that. That's a pretty nasty debuff. Ay, ay, ay. Alright, let's hope for better luck as we continue forward. Interesting display of enemies here. Alright, if we go for a stab, we might be able to do decent damage. Yeah, I think I'll go for that. Alright, going for a stress wave. Well, if anyone can deal with it, it's Pedro. Alright, maybe a good old-fashioned harvest would be good for getting rid of them.
A devastating blow.
Well done, Martine. Yeah, his turn already went, so that's really not a big deal at all. You were going to get shot in the face, though.
Another abomination, cleansed from our lands.
Oh, that feels good.
A dizzying blow to body and brain.
Nasty, salty gouge, stress, and damage. Well, how about we do a little absolution? Yeah, he's fine now. Oh, wow, he gets to go first again. Speed of 7, apparently. And here comes all those bleeds. Pain in the ass. Let's see, can we do Grape Shot? Or maybe he'll do this advance better.
Another one falls.
There we go.
Success so clearly in view. Or is it merely a trick of the light?
I like the rare antique that we found. That's a sweet. Ooh, very nice. I always love finding the eerie coral. Alright, medicinal herbs to cleanse it. We get rid of some nasty negative quirks. Yeah, we got rid of soft that we just recently gained. How convenient. On we go. Okay, well, kind of a dud there going down that particular path, but not bad. Why are you bleeding so much? It's a funny question. Funny question to ask somebody. Stop bleeding all over the place. Alright, what do we have waiting for us up north as we move along? Oh, we've got unfortunately a split structure. It doesn't connect there. That's kind of a shame. We're definitely going to have to do some backtracking. I suppose we'll go left before we go right. Oh, well, that trap was thankfully dodged. That's what we were hoping for anyway. Do we want to get some extra food? Probably can't hurt. Wow, do we want to get some extra everything is more like it. We get, wow, another key. And, what is this? Virtuous Chalice. Plus 10 virtue chance for less hit points. Huh. That was a very curious find right there. Well, can't really complain. Having Beth along, you can definitely feel it. In terms of the stuff you find. Ooh, this is going to be a bit of a problem. Alright, we need to make these guys go away quickly. And that means combining attacks. Oh no. With a speed of 6, they get to go next? Well, thankfully not. Alright, let's try to go with a slice off and hopefully kill this one. It probably won't, but we'll go for it. I resist the bleed. This'll definitely get rid of somebody.
Eradicated.
God, that feels good. Yeah, I think this is a good time to transform. We can't toy around with these nasty little fellas. Alright, can we just rage to kill this one outright? Alright, unless we get a crit, it's probably not going to happen, but maybe raking to get rid of the corpse is actually more worthwhile. Not quite. But, sometimes you just gotta take the damage, I guess. Alright, he's, our, Pedro is definitely not happy about that, but he is very dodgy. Screwy. Like he's an alien. That's actually kind of funny. Alright, we can do a slice off again, and hopefully... Actually, maybe a harvest would be best. Come on, let's get that bleed. Alright, he's dealt with. Perfect. Alright, let's see, how effective is our healing actually? Let's try it. A crit for 4? That's not bad. Just want to try to keep it within a manageable level. Grape Shot Blast? Maybe Duelist Advance is where it's at.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
Spearfishing. God, I hate that ability. Luckily, it's not doing too much damage. Alright, he's gonna die anyway because of his bleed, so is it possible for us to rage and take him out?
Decimated.
It sure is.
This expedition at least promises success.
It certainly seems to. Alright, let's drink some holy water and take these deeds. And let's see. Oh, hey, we have duplicate keys here. There we go, make some room. Take some minor antiques. That is pretty nice. Okay. Onward we go.
The way is lit. The path is clear. We require only the strength to follow it.
Let's see if this altar does anything. Uh-oh. There's some unnecessary stress. At least we finally got a scout. Alright, battles and curios. Do what you gotta do. Ooh, thralls, we're gonna get rid of those, and then the sea maggots. Sea maggots, actually harvesting might be a good attack against them. Alright, we got one bleed. I guess we'll keep the healing up. Crit for 6. Wow, Junia's head is definitely helping with that. Goodbye, Thrall.
Destroyed.
Oh, man, point blank shot is so satisfying. I guess we'll just do some absolution to get rid of stress. Yeah, I'm not particularly intimidated by these little brine attacks. These things are so slow in the first place. Alright, maybe some good old-fashioned stress relief would be good here. Try to make sure people don't get too high in that category. Alright, can we get a good stab in to finish one of these off? In fact, maybe actually a blight would be even better. Unfortunately not. But we'll definitely be able to pick them off. That's for certain. And, damn, you can't make attacks from there either. It's a shame. Oh well. I suppose we'll just... Wow, crit for 10. That self-healing ability is amazingly strong.
By inches.
I'm really impressed by that. Alright. 2 damage, just not that bad. It's just a minor debuff. That'll probably disappear just as quickly. Yeah, I think we're all over this guy.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
Do we really want to skip out on Cress? We don't have
As
to.
the light gains purchase, spirits are lifted, and purpose is made clear. The light, the promise of safety.
Yes, we get it. Alright, which way do we want to go? I guess we'll go towards the easy curios. Nothing wrong with that. Oh, and we should not only eat, but we should also switch up. So we can make sure we have our trap finder and point blank shot at the ready. Uh-oh. Well, I guess we're taking a look at this. Oh, is it good? Warrior Light. Plus 10% damage if we keep the torch high. I like that. I like that a lot. Better make sure to try to do that. On we go. Looks like we've got something interesting ahead. Brackish Tide Pool. Well, let's try an anti-venom on it. I know that typically works with these. Oh, it just provides some healing. Not bad.
Another mariner? Another misfortune.
Oh, these things happen. Ooh, this is a nasty looking team combination. Huh, how do I want to deal with this? She needs to stab somebody. The question is who. I think the madman's the best shot. He needs to be gone before he can start dealing stress damage. A good old-fashioned slice-off should probably do it.
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter.
Alright, no stress for us. This guy, well, we might as well hit him with all we got. Solid damage, even with all of his protection. Dodge the spear fishing, well done. Time to transform. Yeah, it's the stress, alright. Well, I think Rake would be a good opportunity, because I definitely doubt that Rage is going to hit hard enough to deal with him. No. Solid damage, especially on this freaking brawler here. Okay, he got the bleed. Bastard. Is anyone else going to have a move against this guy in the back? Oh, great. Now he's guarding him. That's just what we didn't want. Well, let's do something about that then. Can she actually get him? Not unless she crits. So I suppose... Festering Vapors is not going to do damage quickly enough to make that worthwhile. Alright, so he's nearly taken care of. Let's focus a slice off. Maybe we can bleed him out. No, he keeps resisting bleed. I know they're resistant to bleed here in the cove, but I just wanted to bring them for the stress help, basically. Grape Shot Blast seems like a good opportunity here.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
Alright, well, basically you need to go.
Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
Well, there goes your Guardian. Slash for 8. Oh, they really know how to make it hurt. Yeah, let's focus on the stress heals. And then one for her when she has the opportunity. Yeah, I think we can just shoot him in the face. Yeah, I think he definitely got the picture there. And then we might as well tear these things apart.
These nightmarish creatures can be felled. They can be beaten.
I definitely would like to take the medicinal herbs with us. I suppose we'll dump them for the anti-venom. And then take a look at this unstrung box. Thankfully it's unlocked. So...
A fortune waiting to be spent.
What do we have waiting for us? Nothing too terrible. Unfortunately, it would have helped with this tide pool. So maybe we shouldn't have chucked it. But hell, let's take a tip. Uh-oh. Creeping cough. Next 20% damage. Oh, the risks I take are so stupid. This just damage is going up and down and up and down. Mason's gonna definitely need some real treatment after this is done. Ooh. Oh well, it looks like Mason's gonna investigate it no matter what we do. Ooh, another positive quirk. Unholy Hater. That is pretty nice. Oh man, a shovel just to go in here? Be our last shovel too. Oh well. It'll get us a room and I don't feel like backtracking. Hopefully it'll lead to something interesting. Let's take a look. Nope, just an empty room. Now we have to do all this backtracking, sadly. Be sure to keep my eye on the map so nothing terrible pops up while we're going there. That is something that it does behoove you when playing to watch out for. Because not only monsters but other traps can appear while you're making your way back. It doesn't necessarily mean it's all cleared and you don't have anything to worry about anymore. I like this team. It doesn't have a particularly strong healer, but if you give Beth the right items, even a weak heal can be made to be adequate for normal dungeoneering purposes. Somehow doubt that would be quite as effective when we had to go into veteran or legendary level dungeons, but sure we can make do. We got a curio and a battle up ahead. What is the curio? Barnacle-crusted chest. Well, let's give it a shot. Oh, we got some booty.
Finding the stuff is only the first test. Now it must be carried home.
Alright, well, let's tear these guys apart. First one is the Acolyte, because she's a stress stealer. So she gets a stab. And then maybe a slice off would really do to hurt her.
The ground quakes.
Especially if we crit. Thank you, Martine. Oof, lucky dodge. I hate those frickin' pelagic groupers. I bet this is still strong enough to kill him. Ah, just short. That's a shame. But that also makes Pedro unable to do anything, unless we want to transform him. But, you know what? I think he'll be okay. And we could stab him to finish him off. And then it's just this little old grouper by himself. And the finisher shot. Actually, what would be more likely, 6 to 11 or 6 to 11? Let's see, 85%, 6.5. Oh yeah, this is better. Well shot, Mason.
A trifling victory, but a victory nonetheless.
Yes, indeed. Doing quite well here. 2 rooms up, 2 rooms down. I suppose we'll do the 2 rooms up first. Oh, more barnacles. Man, we're getting lucky with these booty searches.
If only treasure could staunch the flow of otherworldly corruption.
Now, I know portraits are valuable, so we definitely want to use those up. Guess we'll just eat some of this excess food that we definitely don't need to carry around with us. Damn traps.
Cruel machinations spring to life with a singular purpose.
Yeah, they make their purpose pretty damn clear. More hunger. Well, we still have 2 more activations. I think we'll be okay. Oh man, what is this quirk that Mason, where he feels like he needs to check everything? Curious. Yeah, that can be a problem. Oh, that's no fun. I'm definitely not done in here. Let's go check out the last 2 rooms. There might be something fun waiting for us down there. I definitely want to see what's up. Either way, this was a decent run. And the objective is to get more experience for Beth, and I think she'll definitely have gotten it from coming here. Getting away with pretty insignificant amounts of stress. So nothing to worry about there. We can campfire before we leave. I don't think we have anything to protect us from spawns. Still booty.
A handsome reward for a task well performed.
Agreed. Well, we're actually doing quite well here. Nothing but loot.
Wealth beyond measure, awarded to the brave and the foolhardy alike.
Alright, how do we want to organize this? We definitely want to take that. We probably don't need bandages at this point. I'm probably not going to find an occasion where we'll actually need to use those. And then it's just going to be the last room. Is this interactable? Nope. It's nothing. Alright, let's go through the last hallway. Alright, we've got a pelagic shaman, and we're surprised. It's actually not such a bad shuffle we can do with this. I don't like the stress wave. I could definitely have done without that. So we're gonna stab you right in the face. Nicely done, Beth. Alright, well, we're in a good situation to deal with stress. Martine can help. Poor Beth here, and I'm sure we can use Pedro to slash these goons to ribbons. Thankfully, she's got a bit more hit points than last time, so she should be alright. Definitely picking this guy off. Okay, he's dealt with. Ooh, what a nasty crit. Alright, now we have low-level stress for everyone, which I don't like. But there's only one way he can fight. And it's going to involve causing a bit more stress. It's just what we have to deal with. Let's go for the rake. Oh, that's pretty good. Okay, what do we got? More stress. Looks like she's the one who needs it. Okay, and I think if we get a decent stab, we could kill this one. Just short. The actual hit point damage these guys are going to be able to do is not going to be very consequential. Especially if we keep dodging all of their attacks. At that point, we might as well just laugh and slap you asleep, slash you to pieces.
Seize this momentum. Push on to the task's end.
Okay, you go here, you go there. Oh, you guys aren't organizing yourselves very successfully. And you finally go where she was supposed to go. And you swap out there. Perfect. I'm sure you'll be fine.
Glittering gold, trinkets and baubles. Paid for in blood.
There we go. That's the last of it. Let's use our campfire and fix these stress
Gathered
problems.
close in tenuous firelight and uneasy companionship.
Alright, let's go with the graveyard humor. Hopefully this doesn't backfire. Alright, it only backfired in one instance. How many adventurers does it take to die in a pit? Let's see. Anger management would be good. It would give him a little stress, but it would reduce the stress of others. And he can easily cure his own stress, which is actually pretty important. Nothing to fear, my friends. The beast is not for you. We won't want mockery. I think encourage would be a good choice here. Your whining bothers me. Just smile. And that actually works. Alright, that's less stress damage for later, but not useful now. Pep Talk is less stress damage for later too. Mockery is not really going to be helpful here. We do have an encourage left. Who do we want to encourage? I suppose. There you go. Getting away with only minor stress. Hopefully we won't get an attack in our sleep.
In Radiance, may we find victory. We will find all manner of great and terrible things in this watery tomb.
Including a not insignificant amount of gold. Over nearly 13,000 for a relatively low-level dungeon. And quite a few deeds. A decent amount of portraits and crests. And this nice item that gives accuracy to range skills. Looks like we got a level up from our team. Nobody else, though. Alright, so we have Photomania. Less stress damage if the torch is high. And Ligophomia. More stress damage if the torch is low. Well, that's not so bad. Not so bad at all. And more importantly, we got away with more money and barely any stress. So that actually worked out fantastically well.
The plume and the pistol. A fitting end to my folly, and a curse upon us all.
Okay, Martine is back, leveled up to level 2. Ben the Third is finally back from his vision quest. Nika the Second is moving sluggishly after a long night of drinking, but she recovered her stress. Adam recovered stress. Victoria recovered stress. Mallory is in fact a bad gambler, but she recovered stress all the same. And Stan and Mickey are feeling much better. So, that went pretty well. Alright, let's unequip trinkets and sort them out. Good. Yeah, we did really well there, and I don't think we have anybody that really has stress that needs dealing with at this turn. We just need people that need to get treated for disease. And that's definitely going to be you, Mason. Creeping cough definitely needs to go. I don't think anyone else is walking around with any particularly horrible diseases. We just might want to treat some of the more horrible afflictions that we have for our high-level people. What do we have? Deanna's all kinds of horrible things. I think we're going to try to go with Guilty Conscience. I mean, it is a bit expensive, but we got to get rid of some of these things. Alright, what do we have on Max? Max has all kinds of awful things. Pyromania is pretty bad, too. We're definitely going to get rid of that. It costs a bit of money, but we definitely need to start getting rid of these awful things in our high-level people, especially if they require us to do things that should not be done. That's definitely a value. See, can we do any upgrades here? No, we're not going to be able to upgrade for quite some time here at the Weaponsmith. We're going to need more of both, deeds and crests in order to get what we want there. In terms of our portraits, actually, we might be able to do something. Yeah, we could actually upgrade any of these. Ooh, but actually, instead of upgrading those, maybe we should save them over here for the guild hall. Yeah. We might want to save that for instructor mastery, which is going to mean saving up for quite some time. That's okay, though. I think we can manage to do that. Alright, pretty solid all-around mission. I think we're good to go for this week. Alright, thanks for watching, everyone, and we'll see you next time in the Darkest Dungeon. I'm LuckyLoremaster, signing out. Bye, everybody.